Well, welcome back. And in this story titled Shlaghana Paatrata. Patra means a role, someone who is having the qualification. So that is Patram, the role performer. Paatrata, someone who is having the nature of that role performing quality. That is Paatrata. Shlaghana means to appreciate. Shlaghana Paatrata, someone who is having appreciable quality of some role. Like someone who is doing father's role in a drama, then exactly like a father, he is performing. That is Shlaghana Paatrata, appreciable quality of some role playing. That is the meaning, literally. Now, let us read and understand. रङ्गराजनामकः कश्चित् किमपि कार्यम् अकुर्वन् आलस्येन दिनानि यापयति स्म. रङ्गराजनामकः कश्चित्, somebody in the name of Rangarajaha, किमपि कार्यम् अकुर्वन्, without doing any work, आलस्येन, lazily, दिनानि यापयति स्म, he spends time. तस्य बान्धवाः अन्ये परिचिताः च सर्वदा वदन्ति स्म. कस्य रङ्गराजस्य बान्धवाः, the relations, अन्ये परिचिताः, and other acquainted people, the people who are familiar with Rangaraja, that is परिचिताः. सर्वदा वदन्ति स्म, always they used to say yet that Rangarajah yat kimapi karyam kartum asamarthaha iti. Samarthaha means one who is fit, appropriate. Asamarthaha means inappropriate. Rangarajah yat kimapi karyam kartum asamarthaha. Rangaraja is unfit for doing anything. Yat kimapi karyam means anything. Like we say in English, good for nothing. Like that. तथापि रङ्गराजः तेषां वचनं गम्भीरतया न परिगणयति स्म. Even though the relations are telling and the known people are telling that he is good for nothing, Rangaraja is not much worried about that. Pariganayati means he is not counting on that. He is not giving importance on that. Gambhirataya, Gambhirata means in a very in depth. That is, Gambhira generally means deep. Deeply he is not considering their comments or criticism. Ekada Rangarajasya Matulaha Sundaraha Tasya Griham Agatavan. Matulaha means uncle, mother's brother. His name is Sundaraha. Once his uncle Sundaraha came to Rangaraja's house. Grihe sarvepi Rangarajasya vishe चिंतयन्तः सन्ति इति ज्ञात्वा सः रङ्गराजं तर्जितवान्. Because all people are worried about चिंतयन्तः, सर्वे अपि, all the people that griha sadasyaः, all the members of the house, they were worried about Rangaraja. So Rangarajam tarjitavan Sundaraha. His uncle just warned him, or tarjita generally means scolding. Tada Rangarajaha khedena prishtavan. Then in a sad way, the Rangaraja asked, Aham kam aparadham kritavan, yena bhavan mam evam tarjayet. What mistake I did? Why are you scolding me like that? Manava bhutva yaha janma praptavan, tene jivika nirvahanartham yatkinchit karyam karaniyam eva. Manavaha bhutva, being human, yaha janma praptavan, one who got birth as a human, tena, by him, jivika nirvahanartham. Jivika means to manage life on one's own. Jivika, livelihood. In English we say livelihood. For the sake of living, livelihood. Nirvahanam means to manage. Yatkinchit karyam karaniyam eva. Any type of work is to be done for the livelihood of human. Bhavane tavadapi na janati va. Don't you know that much? Pashavaha api udarapooranartham kamapi prayatnam kurvantah bhavanti eva. Pashavaha means animal. Pashavaha ukaranda shabdaha pullingaha. Even the animals, udarapuranartham. Udarapuranam means fulfilling the need of the stomach, that is hunger, to satiate by eating. Udarapuranam. Udaram means stomach. Puranam means filling the stomach. Even the animals do some yatna, prayatna. Manavaha sanne api bhavane kamapi prayatnam na karoti khalu. Being human, you are not doing any such efforts, like that. Kimetena lajjamna anubhavati bhavane. Don't you feel shy of this? Lajja means shy. Don't you feel shy of this? Iti prishtavan sundaraha. Like that his uncle asked. Sampadanam kimartham avashyakam. Why earning is essential? Sampadanam means earning. Avashyakam, essential, needed. Kimartham, why? For which sake I have to earn? Ashanasya, vasanasya, vasatehe cha nimittam khalu sampadanam karaniyam. Ashanasya means for the sake of eating. Mahashanaha, like that we call Agnihi. Agnihi, when fire is burning, whatever you put in fire, that is food for fire. So the fire burns more and more. So you go on keeping the fueling. You go on fueling the fire will never end. Years together, you go on feeding. The fire will never end. So fire is given a name, Mahashanaha, Mahashanaha, one who eats more and more and more. Ashanasya, Vasanasya. Vasana means Vasati and Vasatehe, that griham, to live, shelter, and Vasatehe cha nimittam, for the sake of eating and having a shelter and living. We need sampadanam. Ashana vasanadayaha atra vinayasam prapyante eva. Ashana vasanadayaha means eating and resting. I have a place to rest. I have something to eat. That vinayasam, vina ayasam. Ayasam means by putting effort. Vina ayasam, without putting effort. Prapyante, I get the shelter and food without putting any effort. Evam sthite kim sambadanartham prayatnena. When that is the case, why should I do any extra effort to earn? Because earning is ultimately to live and eat and take some shelter. Iti Rangarajaha Prishtava. That was his logic, Rangaraja. Yetat shrutva sundaraha asahanaya. Sahana means to tolerate. Asahana means intolerant. Asahanaya tritiya vibhakti ekavachanam. Intolerantly, like that we say. Having heard this, yetat shrutva sundaraha, his uncle, intolerantly, mata pitarau sarvadana bhavataha. The parents won't be there all the time. Sahodaraha api sarvada bhavataha yogakshemam pashyeyuhu eva ityatra kaha vishvashaha. Sahodaraha means brothers. Sarvada bhavataha, always the brothers will be supporting. Yogakshemam pashyeyuhu, and they take care of yogakshema. Ityatra, in this, kaha vishvasaha. How can we believe that brothers will take care of us all the time? Yada kasyapi sahayam na bhavishyati, tada bhavan kim karishyati. When no one helps you, then what do you do? Swalambhi jivanam syat manavasya. Swalambhi means one who is leaning on his own, self-sustained, like that. You are leaning on somebody for the sake of, or you are taking shelter on something for the sake of living. That is paralambanam. Lambanam means alamba. Alamba means to take support. Swa alamba, one who takes support on his own. Atmana Atmanam Uddharet, like that. You uplift you by yourself. That is Svalamba. Svalambi Jivanam Syat Manavasya. A human should live on his own in a self-sustained way. Udyogam Purushalakshanam iti Vachanam tu iti Vachanam Nashrutam va Bhavata iti Prishtavan. Udyogam means doing some profession, not necessarily labor. Means you should do some activity and you should earn something, and with that you should do livelihood. You should not depend on others as a human. As a man, like that we say Manava, Manava, because the olden system of this Vedic type of lifestyle, we were not thinking the ladies meant for to earn and manage a family. They were to be part of the family in managing the family, to take care of the family. And the earning and sustaining the family is treated as part of the duty of the man. So, that we always use that word, Purusha Lakshanam, means one should go and earn, like that. The uncle, the uncle gave some advice. Yadi aham kashtena sampadayeyam tarhi choraha tat na apahareyuhu ityatra kaha vishwashaha. Yadi aham kashtena sampadayeyam, if I earn by putting so much difficulty, tarhi, then choraha tatna apahareyuhu, the thieves won't take away or steal away. Ityatra kaha vishwasaha. What is the guarantee that my earnings is not stolen by thieves? Yaha jnani bhavati saha bhavi jivana vishaye adhikam na chintayati. Yaha jnani bhavati, one who is very wise. Jnani is someone who is very wise. Saha bhavi jivana vishaye adhikam na chintayati. He doesn't think of the present life. Aham jnani asmi. I am jnani. I am a wise man and I have wisdom. I am like some sannyasi, jnani, rishi. Ataha bhavi jivana vishaye nasti chinta mama iti uktaman Rangaraja. So Rangaraja said, I have no worry about the life, present life. The jnani doesn't bother about the life. Everything happens, it will happen. Like that he was giving some justification for his laziness and not doing any earning. Tada sundaraha uktavan manavarupeena janma praptavata sarvena api jivane yatkinchit sadhaniyam eva. Manavarupeena janma praptavata sarvena api, by all those who got the life as human form. Jivane yatkinchit sadhaniyam eva. Something is to be achieved in the life. Sadhaniyam means something to achieve. Anyatha jivanasya sarthakyam na bhavati. Otherwise, the very purpose of being human is not served, because so many teachings are saying this eating, surviving, taking shelter, and doing progeny, all are done by animals. Humans, if they do only that much, what is the meaning of being human with so much intelligence, talent? Sarthakyam nama kim? Sarthakyam means the jivanasya sarthakyam means the very purpose of life is to achieve something, is that sarthakyam. With artha. Sa artha sartha. The word is something like this. Artha means meaningful. Sa artha sartha. Savarna dirgha sandhi. Sartha means with meaning. Artha generally means meaning. Sa artha. When somebody is making a statement, it is very meaningful statement. Like that we say. Every statement is having some meaning. Anything you speak, it is having some meaning. There is no meaningless word. But when we say something, his words are very meaningful. That means it is having something to ponder over, think over, like that. So, sa artha, sartha. Then the quality of having meaningfulness, that is called sarthakyam. This is a Tadvidanta Shabda. So, Jivanasya sarthakyam means the quality of having meaningfulness of life. Na bhavati. It won't happen. Being a human, if you don't achieve anything at your level, in our capacity, whatever can be best done, that we have to do. That is the meaning of this. Sarthakyam nama kim iti prishtavan Rangaraja. Then Rangaraja asked, what do you mean by sarthakya? Nama chirasthayi yatha syat तथा karanam eva sarthakyam nama iti uktavan Sundaraha. So his uncle Sundara told, Nama chirasthayi. Chira means for a long time. So we say Chiranjeevi, you live for a long time. Chirasthayi. Sthayi means something which stays. Like mountain, like Himalaya mountain, it is staying for a quite long time, thousands of years. That is to stay in a particular place. Chirasthayi, to stay for a long time. What is to stay for a long time? Nama. The name is to stay for a long time. Like so many Kavya characters we are taking. We talk about Shakespeare, we talk about Mahatma Gandhi, like that. We talk about Aristotle, we talk about Einstein even today. So the name is still remaining for a long time. So all that scientist Newton, Nama chirasthayi yatha syat. As your name stay in this world for a long time. Tatha, like that, karanam, to do, eva sarthakyam nama. That only means sarthakyam. Evam va mama pitamaha dashavarshebhyah purvam divangataha. Oh, is it so? Evam va means, oh, is it so? Mama pitamaha dashavarshebhyah purvam divangataha. My grandfather 10 years back expired. Idanim grame vidyamanaha sarvepi tam vismritavantaha. Now all the people in the village, they forgot him. Mama prapitamahasya nama api kopina smarati idanim. Prapitamaha means grandfather's father. Mama prapitamahasya nama api. Even my grandfather's father's name, Kopina Smarati Idanim, nobody is remembering now. Mama Pituhu Nama Kalentare, I'm sorry, Mama Pituhu Nama Kalantare, Mama Namacha, Janaha Smare Yuhu Eva, Ityatre, Mama Kinchitabi Vishwasaha Nasti. Mama Pituhu Nama means my father's name, Kalantare Mama Namacha. And after some period, Kalantare means after some years, my name also. Janaha smareyuhu eva. People will remember like that. Ityatra mama kinchitapi vishwasaha nasti. I don't have any belief in that. Asmin prapanche shariramiva nama api ashashvatam. In this world, like the body is not eternal, the name is also not eternal. Shashvata, one which remains for a long time. Yat ashashvatam tasya nimittam kimartam shramaha kartavyaha iti prishtavan Rangaraja. That which is not immortal or which is eternal, why should I bother about that? When I do something, it should have a result. That is immortal or that is eternal. then I can do something. If it is not so, kimartham shramaha kartavyaha? Why by me? Maya, like that the meaning. Yat ashashvatam, that which is not permanent, tasya nimittam, for that sake, maya, like that we'll have to say, by me, kimartham shramaha kartavyaha. Why shrama is to be done? Why should I take pain? Why pain is to be taken by me? Kartavyaha tavyatanda shabdaha. So here shramaha is the karma. Maya, that subject, that is not written in the sentence. So we can understand that. So this is karmani prayoga. Like that Rangaraja asked. So it is like a jnani. The jnani speaks like this. Rangarajasya vachanam shrutva sundaraha bhuktavan. Pashyatu bhavane sambhashane nitaram chaturaha. Oh Rangaraja, you are very good in conversation. So it is like vada vivada. In such type of arguing on some topic, you are very clever. Kintu tena kaha labhaha. But what is the use of such cleverness in talking? You should do something. Jivita avadhau ekasmatva yadi shlaghanam na prapyate tarhi jivanasya sarthakata sarvatha na bhavati eva. Jivita avadhau. Avadhihi means time. Jivita avadhihi. Jivita avadhihi. In that avadhau, that is saptami ekavachanam. In your lifetime, that is the meaning. Jivita avadhau, in your lifetime. Jivita avadha. So that is jivita avadhi, savarna dirgha sandhi. It is samasa. In that saptami, jivita avadhau, ekasmatva, at least from one person. Yadi shlaghanam na prapyate, if you don't get any appreciation, tari then jivanasya sarthakata. Sa artha sartha, I told, meaningfulness. The meaningfulness of life, jivanasya, sarvatha na bhavati, never it happens. Bhavane sarthaka shabda prayogam samyak kurvanasti. And Rangaraja is telling, you are employing this word sarthaka very nicely, like that. Bhavane yam sarthakata muktavan sa mama jivane prapta asti. Yam sarthakatam bhavane uktavan. What type of achievement or the meaningfulness you are talking about? Yam sarthakata sa mama jivane prapta asti. I achieved that. Prapta, I got that meaningfulness. Asmin grame Prahladaha nama kaschit jeshtaha asti. In this village, in the name of Prahladaha, some elder is there, senior person. Saha mam yada yada pashyati tada sarvada mam shlaghate eva iti Rangarajaha uktavan. Like that. So, whenever that person, that Prahladaha, whenever he looks at me or meets me, sarvada mam shlaghate eva, always he appreciate me. Iti abhimanena uktavan Rangarajaha. Abhimana means a type of self-pride. Yatasmin vachane aham na vishvasimi iti uktavan sundaraha. I don't believe in this word, like that. His uncle told. Evam tarhi adya sayam kulya samipam agachatu bhavan. Tatra sarvam bhavan swayam drakshyati shroshyati cha iti Rangarajaha sundaram suchitavan. This kulya is this river bank. You can see here. He is going and meeting that Prahlada is this old man. Rangaraja is that young man. Probably the man behind the tree is Sundaraha, his uncle. Okay, like that he says. Sarvam bhavane swayam drakshati, you will see on your own. Shroshyati, you will listen on your own. Like that. Tasmin dine sayam sundaraha kulya samipam gatavan. Tasmin samaye Rangarajaha vrikshasya adaha shayanaha gitam gayan asite. So that uncle went to that area, and Rangaraja was lying down under a tree and singing. Tada Prahladaha tena margena agatavan. At that time Prahlada came by that way. Rangaraja jhatiti uttaya tam namaskirtavan. And Rangaraja immediately got up and saluted him. He Rangaraja upavishatu tavat iti uttavan Prahladaha. And Prahlada told, hey Rangaraja, be seated, like that. Bhavadrishaha jeshtaha stitihi asti evam stite aham I'm sorry. Bhavadrishaha jeshtaha stitaha asti evam stite aham katham upavishayam iti Rangarajaha vinayena uktavan. When people like you are standing, how can I sit like that? In a humble way, Rangaraja told. Tada Prahladaha uktavan jeshtatvena bhavaneva shreshtaha. Jeshtatvam means that greatness or that seniorness or that elderliness or having that higher gradedness. Bhavaneva shreshtaha. You are only good or extreme or supreme in that supreme quality. Bhavan mahajnani. You are great wise person. Bhavataha staram praptum mahayoginam yoginamapi shatavarshani avashyakani bhavanti. Bhavataha staram praptum. Staram means stage. To get your status or your stage. Mahayoginamapi, even by great yogis, shatavarshani avashyakani bhavanti. 100 years they need to get the status of you or the stage of you. Samanyanam asmakam madhye bhavan asti ityataha janaha bhavataha maulyam na jananti. Because you are in the midst of ordinary people, the people doesn't know your value. Moolam means value. Moolasya, the value of value, that is valueness. In Sanskrit, many words, it's very difficult to tell in English. Moolam means value. Kati rupyakani dattavan means how many rupees you gave, like that. How many rupees you gave, that is called moolam, that value. Moolasya bhava, the valueness, that is maulyam. So this is Tadidanta Shabdaha. Your valueness is not known in this village because we are ordinary people. Parantu yadi bhavane jnaninam madhye syat tarhi te sarve bhavataha aradhanam kuryuh. But if you stay in midst of the wise people, then everybody shall worship you. Aradhanam means to worship. Vedanta Pathanam Anyat. And reading these Vedanta topics and all is something, it's a secondary. Tasya Arthavaгаmanam cha Anyat. And to understand the meaning of such text like Upanishads and all, that is also something secondary. Anyat means it is something secondary, primary, secondary in that meaning. Bhavan Vedantam samyak avagatavan asti. You have understood the Veda anta, that is the Atma Tattva, Paramatma Tattva, something like that. You understood very well. Vedanta Chintanasya Murtimat Rupamasti Bhavan. Vedanta Chintanasya Murtimat. Murtimat, this Matup Vatup Shabdaha. Mat means one who is having that. That is called mat. Like mati mat. Mati mat, it is called, that is the Shabda, and it is called in Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachanam, Matiman. Dhanam asya asti iti dhanavat. And in Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachanam, Dhanavan. So, Murtimat, Murtiman, Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachanam. Here, Murtimat is Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachanam in Napumsakalinga. Because Rupam is in Napumsakalinga, this Murtimat is adjective, Visheshanam of the Rupam, which is called Visheshya. So Murtimat and Rupam, they are having Visheshana Visheshya Sambandha Bhava. Vedanta Chintanasya Murtimat Rupam Bhavanasti. If I have to put a physical form of the Vedanta thoughts, you are the physical form of the Vedanta thoughts. Like that, this man Shlaghanam Kritavan. Bhavataha tulyatam praptum madrishaihi iha janmani janmantarecha nirantara prayatnaha karaniyaha bhavete. Bhavataha tulyatam praptum. To become equal to you. Bhavataha tulyatam praptum means to become equal to you. Madrishaihi, by the people like me. Madrishaha, people like me. Madrishaihi, tritiya vibhakti bahuvachanam. So people like me, iha janmani, in this janma, janmantarecha, and in other janma, in this birth and in future birth, nirantara prayatnaha karaniyaha bhavete. Permanently, nirantara means na antaram nirantaram. Without any gap, continuously, that is nirantara. Prayatnaha means effort. Continuously we should effort to get to the status of your knowledge. You are Mahajnani. Like that. Here also, madrishaihi nirantara prayatnaha karaniyaha. This portion, that is a karmani portion like. Anantara kale api sa yogyata prapyeta va nava ityatra sandeha mama iti. And saying, even after doing so much of janma, this continuous practice, even then, anantara kale api sa yogyata, that qualification-ness, prapyete va nava, whether we get or not, ityatra sandeha mama. In that I still doubt. Like that, this Prahladaha simply boosted this Rangaraja. Sarvam bhavataha kripataha eva atra mama garima kopi nasti iti Rangarajaha prasannavadanaha sanne uktavan. And this Rangaraja, in a very humble way and very pleasant faced, nice faced, Sarvam bhavataha kripataha, everything is out of your mercy or your grace. Here kripa means all because of your blessings. Atra mama garima means my greatness. Kopi nasti, nothing is there. Bhavata saha Vedanta charcha karaniya iti. With you, Vedanta charcha I want to do. Like that, mama ichcha asti. I have some desire. Parantu idanim mama samayaha nasti. But I don't have time. Bhagavataha anugraha yadi syat. If God bless, or if, like we say, if God willing, tarhi samama ichcha kadachitva purna bhavet. Then that desire of doing some conversation on Vedanta with you, it gets fulfilled. Iti vadanne Prahladaha tataha gatavan. Saying so, Prahlada went from there. So, what Rangaraja was telling to his uncle, and he said, you can see, you can listen, everything. So, that further what happens, let us read. Tavatparyantam kulyayaha samipe vrikshasya parshve niliya sambhashanam shrunvan stitaha sundaraha bahihi agatya bhavane buddhimanasti samyak shlaghanam prapnuvancha asti atra kim tantra ashritam bhavata iti kutuhalena Rangarajam prishtava. So now his uncle, he having kept behind the tree, vrikshasya parshve niliya. Niliya means hiding. Sambhashanam shrunvan, and listening to that. Stitaha sundaraha, one who stood there, that Sundara, he came out. And you are very great, intelligent, buddhiman. Samyak shlaghanam prapnuvancha, and you received very well appreciation. Atra kim tantram ashritam bhavata, what techniques are used by you? Like that, with some curiosity, Rangarajan, he asked Sundaraha Rangarajam Prishtava. Sundara asked Rangaraja. अहं तस्य श्लाघनं करोमि सः प्रतिक्रियारूपेण मम श्लाघनं करोति तावदेव अत्र अन्यत् किमपि नास्ति इति उक्तवान् रङ्गराजः. So I appreciate him every day. So he also appreciate me. Whether both are you having any qualification or not is not important. So the uncle may understand. As elder, many a time we tell the younger people that you are to do that because of our experience. But here, what is making me funny is what is the trick or what is the technique like that? He says, Aham tasya shlaghanam karomi, saha pratikriya rupena mama shlaghanam karo. Pratikriya means in return. Naturally, when you scold somebody, they also scold. When you appreciate, they also appreciate, like that. Then Sundaraha Shirashchalanena etat vishe sasya asammatim pradarshayan. Sundaraha, the uncle, Shirashchalanena means by shaking the head. Etad vishe sasya asammati. Sammati, mati means mind. Sammati, good mind or agreeable manners. Asammati, not agreeable. Difference of opinion. Asammati. Pradarshayan, showing, the uncle showing his non-agreeableness by shaking the head. एतादृश श्लाघनस्य मौल्यं नास्ति. Maulyam means, I said, that valueness. There is no valueness for this type of appreciation. Because you appreciate, they appreciate, it is not having any value. सर्वेषां दृष्ट्या यः श्रेष्ठः अस्ति ततः श्लाघनं प्राप्तं चेतेव भवतः जीवनं सार्थकं भवेत् नान्यथा. Sarvesham drishtiya. It is not that you get appreciation from one person. The whole community or the whole country, whole nation, like that, in a large scale. Sarvesham drishtiya. In the opinion of all the people. Suppose you get a Shlaganam. If you get Shlaganam, then Jivanam Sartakam Bhave. Na anyata. Not otherwise. Like that. His uncle further Uttavan told. Tada Rangarajaha Uttavan Prahladaha Kaschana Shreshtaha Janaha Bhavantasya Vishye Adhikam na Janati iti. Then Rangaraja, supporting his side, he said, no, you don't know Prahlada. He is very great person. You don't know much about him. भवन्तं श्लाघमानस्य तस्य श्रेष्ठता कीदृशी अस्ति इति मया स्वयं ज्ञायते एव. किम् अधिककथनेन इति तिरस्कारेण उक्तवान् सुन्दरः. So here also his uncle is not agreeing. भवन्तं श्लाघमानस्य तस्य श्रेष्ठता कीदृशी. What is the greatness of that person who is appreciating you? From that, iti maya swayam nyayate eva. From that itself I can understand. By me it is understood. Maya nyayate. By me it is understood. What way great person or what way he is a great man, like that. Because he is appreciating you, you are useless, good for nothing. And whom he is appreciating. So I know who he is. Kim adhika katanena. Why to talk more? That is the meaning. Adhika katanam, talking more. Iti tiraskarena uktavan sundaraha. Like that, tiraskara means rejecting. Rejecting that words of Rangaraja, Sundara told. Rangarajaha tat shrutva kopena uktavan mama shlaghanam prahladaha ekah eva karoti. परंतु प्रह्लादस्य श्लाघनं ग्रामे सर्वेपि कुर्वन्ति. आवश्यकं चेत् त्रिचतुरान् पृच्छतु भवान्. So when the uncle said that, I know what type of person he is when he is appreciating you, like that. Then he said, no, he only appreciate me. He is the only person who appreciate me. But many people appreciate him. So you can inquire 3-4 people. in the village. Bhagin, okay. भागिनेयस्य वचने अविश्वस्य सुन्दरः प्रह्लादस्य विषये ग्रामे कांश्चन पृष्टवान्. Bhagineyaha means sister's son. That is only his niece. Uh, so, not believing in the words of his sister's son, that is this Rangarajaha, this Sundaraha, uncle, Prahladasya Vishe Grame Kamshchana Prishtama. He asked some people. Kaschit Vanik Tasya Arthashastra Jnanam Ishtava. Some merchant, he liked his knowledge on this trade and business. Aparaha Panditaha Tasya Pandityam Shlagitavan. And some other scholar appreciated his scholarly quality. Kaschit Chitrakaraha Tasya Chitrakalam Ishtavan. And some other artist, they liked his arts. Yetene Sundaraha Nyatavan. And from this Sundara came to know yet that Prahladaha Sakala Shastra Parangataha Sakala Kala Kovidaha cha iti. Sakala Kala Kovidaha means one who is fine in so many fine arts. Sakala Shastra Parangata means one who excelled in various Shastra, various subjects. Tadrishaha, that type of high knowledgeable and high graded person. Asamanyaha, who is unable, Samanya means ordinary person. Asamanya means extraordinary person. Tadrishaha Prahladaha, that type of Prahlada, who is Asamanyaha, who is not ordinary person. Rangaraje kim vaishishtyam drishtavan syat. What speciality he might have found in Rangaraja? Kimartam saha Rangarajam shlaghate? Why he is appreciating Rangaraja? Iti prashnaha utpannaha sundarasya manasi. So in the mind of his uncle, that question came. Saha Sundaraha yatam vishayam yada Rangaraja grihe uttavan tada Rangarajasya pita hasan uttavan. When Sundara told this in the house, then the Rangaraja's father smilingly told, Purataha vidyamanasya samanyasya api shlaghanam jeshtanam lakshanam. The characteristic of high-minded people is to appreciate even ordinary things. Yetena shlaghana kartuhu eva jeshtatvam jyotitam bhavati. By this act of the person who is doing this appreciation, his high-mindedness is jyotitam, highlighted. Natu Rangarajasya. And it is not the Rangaraja's qualities are appreciable. Tada Rangarajasya Mata Sundaram Uttavati. He Sagodara, Rangarajasya Kanchit Gunam Prahladaha Ishtavan Syat. Ataha eva Rangarajam Shlaghate Saha. Then Rangaraja's mother told, oh brother, some quality in my son, she might have liked. That is why he is appreciating. Ataha bhavane sarva prathamam prahlada samipam gatva Rangaraje tena drishtam gunam nyatva agachatu. So first, sarva prathamam means first. First of all, like that what we say in English. First of all, we go to Prahlada and find out what he liked about Rangaraja. Tada sarvam suspashtam bhavishyati. Then everything will become clean. Suspashtam. Everything will be perfectly clear like that. Yetad vishaye sundarasya api kutuhalam asityeva. And in this Sundara also had some curiosity. Why such an extraordinary person is appreciating this ordinary person whom everybody say he is good for nothing. Ataha saha anantara dine Prahladasya samipam gatva saparichayam uttva tam shlagitavam. So he met on the next day Prahlada, introduced and appreciated him. Prahladaha mahata santoshene mama sahayam kimapi avashyakam chetu vadatu. And Prahlada said, when somebody meets and appreciates, naturally, yes, thank you. You have anything from me. So if you want anything from me, you say, Nishchayena karishyami. Surely I do. Like that. Sundaraha अनुक्षणमेव रङ्गराजस्य विषयम् उक्त्वा भवान् तस्मिन् कं गुणम् इष्टवान् इति पृष्टवान्. Sundara immediately told about Rangaraja and asked, what you like in him. तदा प्रह्लादः आश्चर्येण रङ्गराजस्य विषये अहं किमपि न जानामि. I don't know anything about Rangaraja, परन्तु श्लाघनं मम प्रवृत्तिः. But to appreciate is my nature. My pravritti means it is like a profession. अतः अहं तस्य श्लाघनं करोमि तावदेव. So I just appreciate. तस्य गुणविशेषः मया कोऽपि न लक्षितः. I don't notice any of his characters specially. वस्तुतः तु रङ्गराजस्य मम च विशेष आत्मीयता अपि नास्ति इति उक्तवान्. Actually, we don't have any closeness. विशेष आत्मीयता means personally knowing each other closely. We don't have any special closeness. श्लाघनं भवतः प्रवृत्तिः स्यात् नाम. Shlaganam means this praising others. You may have that praising others as a habit, like a profession. परन्तु अत्र पात्र विवेकः अपि भवेत् खलु. पात्र अपात्र विवेकः. But when you are appreciating, there should be some differentiation for someone who is qualified to get appreciated or not qualified. That wiseness is to be applied, when you are appreciating. You can't simply appreciate everybody. You should apply that wisdom. Like that, Rangaraja's uncle, Sundara, asked Prahlada, Sarvesham Shlaghanam doshaaya na bhavati va? Bhavadrishaha jeshtaha eva evam kurvanti chete samajasya kava gati syat iti Sundaraha prishtavan. Sarvesham Shlaghanam doshaaya na bhavati va? Is it not mistake to appreciate everybody? If you do, bhavadrishaha jeshtaha eva, people like you who know everything, if you do like that, samajasya kava gati syat, then what shall happen to the society? Everybody feel they are getting appreciated, means whatever they want, they do. Tada Prahladaha hasannuktava. Then Prahlada smilingly told them, Shlaghanam kadapi doshayana bhavati. Appreciating doesn't become a mistake. तेन पुरतः विद्यमानस्य लाभः एव भवति न तु हानिः. By appreciating, पुरतः विद्यमानस्य लाभः एव भवति. We get the benefit or the favor of the person who is there. न तु हानिः, the loss. पुरतः विद्यमानस्य लाभः. तेन केन श्लाघनेन. By appreciating, puratah vidyamanasya, of the person who is in front, labhaha eva bhavati, it is in his favor, natu hani, not in his harm. Yat kimapi karyam kartum ayogyam purusham bhavane jnani iti shlaghate chete, tena itopi hanihi eva bhavet khalu iti prishtavan Sundaraha. Yat kimapi karyam kartum ayogyam purusham, a person who is not having qualification at all to do any type of work, yadi bhavane jnani iti shlaghate chet. If you appreciate that person like a wise man, tena itopi hanihi eva bhavet kalu. By such appreciation, that person, further he will be degrading or further he will be losing his status, Like that Sundara asked. Tatha na bhavati. Sarvesham api sankocha pravrittihi asti eva. It won't happen like that. Tatha na bhavati. Sarvesham api sankocha pravrittihi asti eva. Aham jnaninaha shlaghanam karomi chet saha vinayena sankocham anubhavati. Maya prashamsyamanaha yadi jnani na bhavati tarhi saha shlaghana patratvam praptum itopi prayatnam karoti. Iti uktavan Prahlada. Okay, this is one way of looking at. When we appreciate, no harm happens. Sarvesham api sankocha pravrittihi asti. Sankocha means to shrink, means to feel humbled. Everybody is having that humble nature. When jnaninaha shlaganam karomi chet, even if I appreciate the wise people, vinayena saha sankocham anubhavati. Even the wise man also, they feel that humbleness when somebody appreciates. Maya prashamsyamanaha yadi jnani na bhavati. If the person whom I am appreciating is not a wise man, then tarhi saha shlaghana patratvam praptum. And to get that essential qualification, to get appreciation, itopi prayatnam karoti, he will make still more attempts. Like that, Prahlada says. But it won't happen everywhere. But he says, Bhavan yasya shlaghanam karoti, tasya nirlajjata asti chet, iti prishtavan sundara. The person whom you are appreciating, if he is a shameless person, then what you do? Nirlajjasya shlaghanam kritam chet, sambhavyat apayat rakshanam prapyate, iti uktavan Prahlada. If you nirlajjasya means someone who is not feeling shame of his own status, if you appreciate sambhavyat apayat, any danger which is possibly caused by such a person, from that rakshanam prapyate, you get protected. Apayat rakshanam katham bhavati iti punaha prishtavan sundara. What type of danger and how we get protected? Te nirlajjaha vinakaranam paradushanam kurvantaha bhavanti. Those shameless people, they, without any reason, paranindanam, paradvesham, paradushanam, all are same. They simply scold others. Aham tadrishanam api shlaganam karomi ityataha te mama nindanam kadapi na kurvanti. Because I am appreciating even such type of person, they don't harm me or they don't scold me. Ataha tadrishanam nindanataha aham rakshitaha bhavami. So I get protected from such scoldings of that people. Ataha eva aham sarvesham shlaghanam karomi. Therefore, I do appreciation of all. Yetena mama anyesham cha prayojanam bhavati iti prahladaha hasan uktava. And he said smilingly, by this I get another benefit also. Sundaraha tasya vachanena आश्चर्यचकितः सन् स्वामिन् सर्वं सम्यक् एव अस्ति परन्तु श्लाघनविषये भवान् किञ्चित् तारतम्यभावं कल्पयति चेत् वरम्. Then the Sundara said, okay, now I cannot talk further with him. Sarvam Swamin means, oh sir, Sarvam Samyak eva asti. Okay, whatever you say, that is fine only. Parantu, but Slaghana Vishaye, while appreciating, Bhavane Kinchit, you take a little bit of Taratamya Bhavam. Taratamya Bhavam means who is superior, who is inferior, who is best. Like that, Kalpayati Chetu Varam. If you employ that, that is better. Anyatha mama bhagineya sadrishaha atmanam mahajnaninam bhavayeyuhu. Otherwise, my sister's son, like people, they think they are very great. Bhavane mama bhagineyam ranganatham jnani iti shlagitavan. You Rangarajaha, but here it is written Ranganatham. So I think he is some typing. Rangarajam Jnani iva shlagitavan. You appreciated my sister's son, Rangaraja, as Jnani. Murkaha sahatu vastusthitim ajananne idanim atmanam vastavikam jnaninam eva manyamanaha asti iti uktavan. That idiot or stupid, not knowing the reality, he is thinking himself as a great wise person. Tada Prahladaha uktavan. Then Prahlada told, Swavishe yaha swayam janati saha eva jnani. Swavishaye, about one's own person, that Swabhava, nature, yaha swayam janati, one who knows himself about his own qualities, saha eva jnani. That person only is a wise man. Anyesham dwara yaha janati, saha murkaha. One who tries to know about himself from others, he is only stupid person. Mama vachanena kasyachit jnanam na vardhate murkhatvam nyunam na bhavati va iti. Because of my word, somebody's wisdom will not grow or somebody's stupidity won't come down. Tathapi Shlaghanakaranaat purvam anyesham yogyatayaha avagamanam labhaya khalu iti uktavan Sundaraha. So Sundara is still not convinced with the way Prahlada is answering. Even then, before appreciating someone, we should know whether they are fit or not for that. Then only it becomes of some use, you know. Prahladaha anangīkārapūrvakam shirha chalayanne anyesham avagamanartham yaha samayaha yahi kriyate. Someone who is spending time to make someone else to understand tam samayam nutana vishaya avagamanartham yahi karomi aham. I spend that time to know something new which I don't know. The time you spend to make someone else to understand to that you are good, great. I don't do that. I do that time to know something new. Karyanukula chintanat anyatra kalakshepam kartum na ichami. Karya anukula chintanat. In getting some favor of whatever work we are doing, in that thoughts, kalakshepam kartum na ichami, I don't spend time. Kalakshepam, wasting the time. Yesham shlaghanam aham adhikataya karomi te ayogyaha ityeva nishchitam. Yesham shlaghanam, of those people whom adhikataya aham karomi. Excessively I praise somebody. Te ayogyaha ityeva nishchitam. They are not the right candidate is sure, because they don't spend the time in getting appreciation from somebody. They will be doing something good of their own. Ayogyasya toshanartham tataha atmanaha rakshanartham cha yattat mama shlaghanam bhavati. And to safeguard from that unwanted people, any trouble, and to safeguard myself, I do this shlaghanam. Panchashaihi vachanaihi tesham shlaghanam kritva aham tataha nirgacchami iti uktavan. I just say some 2-3 words. Panchashaihi means here 5 words. Panchashaihi vachanaihi means some by 5 words or 5 sentences. Just for a time, minute or two, I speak something and I go away. Evam sundaraha swa samshayane nivarya tataha griham pratyagatavan. So like that, Sundara got clear his doubt and came home. Pravrittam sarvam bhagineyam ranganatham nivedya pashyatu vatsa. Rangarajam was there earlier. Now it is Ranganatha. Okay. Bhagineyam Rangarajam Nivedya. Telling everything to the sister and the sister's son. Pashyatu vatsa. Oh my child, you look this. Prahladataha aham bahuni vishayani gnatavan asmi. I came to know many things from Prahlada. Itah param ahamapi bhavataha shlaghanam yeva karomi. Natu adhikam vartalapam. Hereafter, I do only appreciate you and I won't talk too much to you. Vastutaha bhavadrishaha mahajnani anyatra kutrapi nasti ityeva sarvada vadami. Actually, I will say people like you, a wise man, is nowhere there. Like that I say, iti uktva tasmineva dine swagramam gatavan. Saying so, on the very same day, he returned back to his village. Tada Rangarajaha. So here it is written Rangarajaha. Ranganathaha, like that, in between somewhere it was there. Rangarajaha swadosham nyatva lajjitaha abhavat. Now he realized his mistake and he became shy. Gachata kalena tasmin parivartanam agatam. As the time passed, in him some changes came. Anantaram saha ladhana praptyartham Prahladasya samipam na gatamanyeva. And once he understood, he never went to this Prahlada to get any type of appreciation. This is one of the lengthy story. I don't know how many of you will totally go through this story. I really feel very great about the story writer. This is very apt for various kala. Even today, this is very apt. Many people are feeling they are great like that. And this story is in a nice form, even though lengthy, only some three characters. One Pandit, and one Prahlada, Rangaraja, and Sundara. Three people are only there. But it is very nicely constructed. I'm very happy that you are happy. I will meet you in some other news story. Take care. Bye-bye.